Hello everyone. Today is the 11th day of training. So let us see the questions one by one. Share 5 things which we test in SEO testing other than what is covered in the training. So basically the first thing is SEO is nothing but search engine optimization. Whenever the user search something in the Google, that is search engine, so that should fetch us some result. So that result will be based on the search engine optimization. If the website is particularly which is relevant to the user's search or the user's keyword, so that will pop up in the search engine. This is not known as the search engine optimization, where we optimize our website in order to fetch the result to the particular user, targeting the user's results. Next thing is basically there are many types of search engine optimization nowadays. It's been evolved. Main thing in search engine optimization is 3 things. The first one is on-page SEO, where we particularly deal with the web copy or the website or the front end blocks, whatever it is on the front side. So in order to optimize the search engine. Next one is off-page SEO, where we do the working or the optimization away from the website in order to, particularly have the optimization strategy. Next one is technical SEO, where we technically optimize the search engine, where to improve the search rankings, where, just for example, if the Google or the Binge, where they give the rankings or the make the ranking, for example, first rank, second rank, third rank, in the ranking base wise. So we basically improve our website technically. So in order to have the search engine rankings. So next thing is, today we have discussed about the search engine optimization on page title. So the page title is very important and it is a critical thing in order to have a search engine ranking in the top. Next one is meta tags and meta description. Meta tags and meta descriptions are the least concerned part, which is least concerned by the developer, where they neglect this part. The meta tags, which should be filled with the everything that is to be given by the user's option or the user description, where it should be optimized for the particular search. Next one is the image alt text. That should be the image, where whenever you're uploading the image, that image name should be particularly relevant to that particular image. Next one is no broken links. So the no broken link should be there inside the web page where you are developing the HTML or whatever code. Next one is light images. The images should not be of very high resolution or very high in memory. That is 1 MB or 2 MB. It should be like less than 1 MB. It should be in the KB wise. Next one is load time, which should be in the less than 3 seconds. Whenever we want to search the website or whenever the website is open, so the page responsive should be within the less than 3 seconds in order to open the entire page. So these are all the things which we have covered today. So apart from that, there are few things. The first thing is clicks. So clicks are the things where we find in the search engine optimization, where number of clicks which is made on the particular website, which is shown in the search engine. Next one is the impression. Impression is nothing but when we see particular result on the web search engine. So if we do not click on that ad, we just see that impression. So that impression is nothing but impression per day, which is calculated for the optimization. Next one is the average position. We take the average of that. Next one is click-through rate. So the click-through rate is nothing but when we actually click on a particular ad, where divided by the click which is particularly run. So that means number of ads which is already given to the number of ratio which is given to the number of ads we have clicked on that. So that ratio is nothing but click-through rate. And next one is queries per day. So number of queries made for the particular website by the user using the search engine. So that is also at a particular point where all these things comes into the vital picture where we can use it as the optimization strategy. So next one is second question. Explain database testing by using your own words. Explain with the tables and visuals. So database testing is nothing but we basically test the database which we have used. So many people uses different kinds of database, that is relational database and non-relational databases. So based on that database, we should plan or strategy, make a strategy for testing. Basically, there are three types of database testing, that is structural testing, functional testing, and non-functional testing. Structural testing is nothing but we basically see the tabular data column wise, whether it is working fine or not. All these things, structural testing we make. Next one is functional testing, where we uh, check basically where we employ basically white box testing and black box testing, where we basically doesn't do all this testing like black box testing, because black box testing basically used on the front end itself. So when you do the front end testing using black box testing, you cannot completely overcome that problem. So in order to overcome that, we basically do the back end testing in the database testing. And next one is non-functional testing. Non-functional testing consists of load testing, stress testing, security testing. All these things are done in the non-functional testing of the database testing. Now we shall see the structural testing on the database, which is having tabular form of data. Here we have employee data where, and also we have department ID, and next one is the salary grade. So in employee data, the employee ID, which is having different IDs, that ID is nothing but the primary key. The primary key consists of unique values and also the null, so and also not null. So employee ID should not be null, and also employee ID should be unique. So that is known as the primary key. Next one is a unique key. So here the phone number is a unique key where, because each phone number is unique, so each phone number does not have the same repeated numbers. Also the email ID, which is also unique. So each email ID doesn't repeats their name or etc. apart from the domain name. Next one is physical entity. So we have different attributes here. That attributes consist of a physical entity, different entities. So the things which are in a physical form, or for example, here we take the name, pen, pencil, etc., etc. All these things are nothing but the physical entity. So we have to be considered the physical entities also while we are testing the database testing. So because sometimes the physical entity is replaced with the different kinds of entities. Next one is foreign key. The foreign key is nothing but which is a primary key of this particular table, and also which is a foreign key for another table. Here department ID is a primary key for the employee ID, employee table, and it is a foreign key for the department table here. So you cannot delete the department ID in any of the way. So if it is deleted, that means there is a bug. So we have to be cautious about these things. Next one is conceptual entity. As I said earlier, there is a physical entity and a conceptual entity. Conceptual entity is nothing but it doesn't have a physical form. For example, here the department consists of different kinds of department, admin department, marketing, sales, all these things. So these are all the basic things about the structural testing. So we have to consider all these things while doing the structural testing. When it comes to overall table structures, all these things, we call it as the schema. So this is all about the database testing. So this is all about the 11th day of training. Please review the video. Thank you.